What's up, episode 35? This is my interview with Thomas Jacobs from Delta Bravo. Hey, what's up, guys? Kevin Bednarz, kevinbednarz.com. On episode 35 today, you'll get to see the interview I did via Skype with Thomas Jacobs. He's a vital member of the Delta Bravo crew up in New York City. We talk hustling, artwork, cocktails, and comic books, and all about what Delta Bravo does. So thanks for checking this out. Hope you liked the interview. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. What's up, everybody? I am here with Thomas Jacobs, a.k.a. Butchy Pantsdown of the NYPD. And the That's Delta correct. Bravo Urban Exploration Squad. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, Kev?
I'm good. Thanks for coming on. Let people know where they can find you online, social media.
Your Instagram, Mighty Rerun, or you can catch us on Facebook at Delta Bravo Urban Exploration Team.
And you're a cop in New York or in Queens?
In Queens, in Astoria.
Okay.
Northern Queens. It's my fourth stop in my career, but yeah, I'm up in Northern Queens now. Did some time in Southern Queens, Central Queens, and Brooklyn.
So how does a cop from Queens end up hanging out with Beastie Boys and DJ Hurricane and Danny Boy from House of Pain and becoming a member of the Delta Bravo squad, which we'll touch on? But how do you go from that to getting involved in hip-hop and pop culture as you are?
Growing up on Long Island, I was always into hip-hop. I was always into the Beastie Boys. I remember when I got my license to Ill Tape, I was in 5th grade, elementary school. My cousin Jennifer dubbed me a copy of it. And I was always into the Beasties. And then MCA Day came about after the passing of Yauk, and I had done some baseball cards.
That's right. I think I met you. It was 2013 maybe.
Yes.
Because I was lucky enough to be a part of the MCA Day crew, put that together for a Yauk that died. And we were there. I remember bumping into you, and you did Beastie Boys style baseball cards. I still have the cans of spray paint you made.
Yes.
And logo, and I was like, there's so many creative people out there that think like me. That's how I felt. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I had posted those cards that I made, the lyrical, it was all the athletes mentioned in Beastie songs. I had posted those online, and Danny Boy reached out to me and asked how he could get a set of those cards.
And for those people listening, obviously Danny Boy, Danny O'Connor from House of Pain, Jump Around, everybody knows.
Correct.
Were you bugging out like when he reached out? Like,
yeah, I remember I was grabbing, I was at work, I was grabbing empanadas on Steinway Street in Astoria, and I got a message from Danny, like a direct message on Facebook, and I was tripping.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on here? Like, is this for real? Sometimes I still pinch myself. You know, I still pinch myself on the people that I've met. But, you know, I had met Danny, I guess, like a week later at MCA Day.
Yep.
And, you know, we've just become fast friends since then.
And for people that don't know, I talk about it a little bit, but give me the cliff notes. Danny Boy started this Delta Bravo Urban Exploration Team. Give me the cliff notes if you would explain it to somebody.
Cliff notes of Delta Bravo, I would say pop culture detectives, music, movies, famous photographs, things like that. And we go back now and take the pictures now to today. We get a comparison, see what's there, see what's not. Especially living so close to New York City, we see how much has changed. You know, a new skyscraper going up. I spoke to my man John Z today.
The Wizard of Wow.
The Wizard of Wow.
I've never met Z. I missed him the first MCA Day. We passed, but I never really got to talk to him. But it's like, and people laugh at social media like, oh, you're always on Facebook or on Twitter or whatever. But the connections we made, like me and that dude just crack up at each other online. He's a trip.
He was going out to the Ziegfeld Theater, which is an iconic theater in Manhattan that they're now taking down and turning into an event space.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, go see what's going on. I mean, it's fun when you can match up a photo and say, listen, I'm standing where Martin Luther King gave a speech outside the United Nations.
Yep.
You know, or it's fun when you can track down a spot that maybe nobody has seen before.
And it's cool. Like, my friends want to go now to D.C. because they saw I went to, like, St. Elmo's Fire or where Reagan got shot.
Yes.
You know, those little things. And now a couple of my friends are like, I want to go on a mission. You know, and they bought the hats and they want to go. And it's cool because it's a club. Like, there's no money being made.
Right.
There's nothing but friendship, and I think it's a very cool culture that you or we, I'd like to think, you know, we've created with Danny and Steve and Nako and all those guys that started it. It's just really cool. It's something you almost can't explain unless you start looking at the photos and then you go out and explore for yourself.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. And, you know, it's really no matter where you are. Like, I mean, I'm blessed being so close to New York City.
Right.
You've got Washington, D.C. close to you. But even being out on Long Island as far out as I am, like, Nikola Tesla's lab is 4 miles from my house, and
Right.
I had I live where I grew up. I had no idea Tesla's lab was 4 miles from my house.
That's cool.
And it's wherever you are though.
Yep.
We've been to Detroit, and obviously Danny's been all over the world.
Yep.
But just cracking these eggs and finding these different things.
What's your favorite one that you ever found?
Going to the Fresh Prince basketball court.
I'll put a picture up of that. I'll put it up.
That was one of my favorites because it was in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
I was in Philly by myself, and there were some kids, and just talking to them, they weren't in like a trouble program. They were in like a gifted students program, just playing basketball on the court, and lining up the photos. And that's one of my favorites because I have the kids in the background playing basketball also.
You got a lot of tight ones too. It's funny, when I went on vacation in Seattle, I found the house from Singles.
Yes.
Where Matt Dillon was blowing up the car.
Yep.
The courtyard. And it was funny, me and my wife were out in the national park and way up in the Northwest, and she's like, Twilight was filmed here. I was like, all right. So we had to go to high school for Twilight, and I joked because when I posted it, I was like, all right, go ahead, take a crack, because found silly ones like that. But wherever you go, like when we go on a family vacation now, it's a mission. Yeah. It's awesome.
It certainly is. Is.
What's the white whale? What's the one you want to get, or what's one you can't find, or one day you want to hit?
I don't know. They're tough. Like I've done most of my stuff around here.
Right.
I would like to head down to the Caddyshack golf course. I know it's identified. It's not something that needs a lot of digging.
Right.
I would like to do Caddyshack. I'd really like to get out on the course. It's a private course now.
Yeah.
But that would, it's more about getting. Yeah, it's history. I have one coming up that I'm really looking forward to do. I have a shot of Chuck D in front of the White House.
Nice.
So that resonates on a lot of different levels for me with Chuck and hip hop and.
Well, if you come up, hit me up because we'll go.
Yes.
My boy is park police too. So when we went, we just put his badge. We parked right next to the monument, skip lines.
Okay, cool.
So you guys have definitely hit it off. So obviously this show we talk about cocktails that I own a bar. Are you a drinker?
Negative.
Not at all.
Negative.
All right. So if someone comes to your house for the holidays, though, of course, Polar baby. That's all I got. But if someone comes to your house and they're drinking, what do you serve? What drink? What's your go-to if you had to make one?
If I had to make something for somebody, it'd probably be something classic and easy. Maybe a screwdriver.
Okay.
Or rum and coke. I mean, I don't know. I know like people have this is a Irish car bomb, or this is a this is a upside down platypus or whatever.
I can't keep track of them anymore. My bartenders do. Like I used to be in the flair and all the mix, and now I've slowed down. I barely drink at all, but I own a bar. It's like Sam Malone. I'm drinking seltzer.
Yeah. I think that they would get just a basic, just a basic drink. I don't know. Maybe just scotch on the rocks, something like that. I can't bring the heat in that area.
That's funny, man. And what about comic books? You a comic book fan at all? Pop culture, obviously.
I was a big comic book G.I. Joe kid.
Yeah.
I think that's something that social media and the internet's opened up. Is that I went back and got that comic book where Billy hid the gun in the roses when he went after Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
That was a comic that I probably read 180 times.
Yeah, and I miss those days of digging. Like I used to dig for vinyl back in the days, right? And now you can get everything on eBay. And I used to love digging for comics because you'd find that dusty one that was worth money. And it's changed, but I think like you and like everybody in Delta Bravo, I've embraced the technology. Like, look what we're doing now. We're able to share experiences. Like, I thought I was the only one that liked the movies The Warriors. Right. Or, what's the other one? What's the one that Danny loves? The Outsiders, obviously. The other
Outsiders, Rumblefish.
Yeah, all those movies, I thought I was the only one that, like, wanted to see those locations and find the details. And now we get to share all this stuff. It's badass. I love it.
Oh, correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, comic books, speaking of comic books, though, real quick, I got something, because if anybody knows Mail Call, the Delta Bravo crew, I was always doing mail calls.
Yes.
And you sent me that bad boy, right? So you'll be looking in the mail. I posted a video of this.
That's fantastic.
So that's coming your way.
That's the kid right here.
That's you,
can get
dude.
A side by side.
Right?
Yeah. I'm talking about you. Oh, that's fantastic.
And then we got that on the back.
Perfect.
Cool?
Love it.
So I'm going to send that out to you, man. Post it up. But I appreciate you spending a couple minutes with us, because a lot of people are checking out this show and I'm touching on different things. I think I'm going to try and get everybody from the squad on, and we're going to just keep promoting it and stuff like that. So is there anything you got coming up? You said you're going to D.C.?
We're going to D.C. It looks like we're taking a trip out to Tulsa, Oklahoma in May.
Nice.
And then early stages, but we'll let it go now. It looks like we're going to have a group show out in Detroit. We're going to go back.
I saw that. Now, is that going to be bringing stuff from all over the country, not just Detroit?
Right, correct.
Okay.
Photos, different relics. It's going to be in conjunction with Detroit Wick. They're known to encapsulate things in lucite, like heavy lucite.
Right.
So, I have a couple of relics. I have some bricks from the Roseland Wall, Roseland Theater in New York City.
Nice.
I have some stuff from Madonna's roof, and I think presenting it like that with the photos, it'll take it to another level.
And they talk about, too, when you do something, it sounds corny, but from the heart. Like, I'm doing this video blog just because I want to do it. It's a time capsule, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't know what it's going to reach, but this whole thing that we become a part of is bigger than anything, and the fact that he's not doing it for money.
Right.
And there's no end game other than maybe we'll do a show, maybe we'll do a book, maybe it'll be a TV show, who knows?
Right.
But the fact that it's spread all over the country, now over the world, I would say it's something you got to be proud of, man. You're a key part of it, I think.
Thank you. It's the organic way that it's just kind of gotten out there. It's just, you pick up a guy here, you pick up a guy here, pick up a guy there, and guys come in, guys come out, and people stay long time, people stay short time, and it really doesn't matter. Something I'm trying to do now is on this date kind of post, because we have such a pool of photos and posts and locations. Right. I'm trying to see what happened today. We have a
Sid
photo
Vicious yesterday, right?
Yesterday, right. Sid Vicious. Today, Serpico shot on Driggs Avenue in Brooklyn.
Mona posted that.
Yes.
I saw.
So those are, that's what I'm trying to do now, is trying to bring a daily, you can flip to a calendar and see, this is what happened today.
And there's some rising stars, man, or names I haven't seen in a while that are posting crazy shit. Who's this Joe Puglisi? What's his name?
Joe Good Things. Joe Good Things has had some really good hits lately.
Yeah.
I think February's MVP might be Wise Delahutt for that Michael Jackson Off the Wall.
That was sick. And it's funny because either you get it or you don't get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when they drop those, I love it. It's cool to see.
Yeah.
Good,
and whatever it is, I've done spots with my kids where my kids have read books. Knuffle Bunny was the name of the book.
Right.
Forget the author's name. He escapes me now. But he couldn't draw. So he took photos of his Brooklyn neighborhood and drew characters over them.
And so you go to those spots.
Right. My daughter was 6 at the time, gets an audio book from the library and says, "Daddy, these pictures were taken in Brooklyn." And we went and hunted down the Knuffle Bunny.
Yeah.
So, not everything is like Michael Jackson Off the Wall, or, Dave Sussman and Joe Good Things went and did that Beastie Boys roof that nobody could track down.
Right.
Or, Purple Rain, or, that kind of stuff. Some of them were intensely personal with my daughter. It was a day in Brooklyn with my 2 daughters running around. Hit up Mona. Mona, we can't find this barbershop in the book. Mona's got it 10, 15 minutes later. So
that's killer too. Because we do with the kid too. We'll go hiking and go geocaching, with the GPS stuff. And we tie that in too. So it makes everything more fun. We're planning a trip. We're going to Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Notre Dame, and Chicago this summer.
Ooh.
So I'll get the Rudy picture at Notre Dame. I don't think anybody's got that yet.
Yeah.
So that's going to be on the list. So cool, man.
How could Rudy's the one that stops you vacuuming the house, right? That'll put a stop sign in your day right there.
That's it. Done.
I know.
All right. Well, man, I'm going to roll. Thanks for doing this, man. Again, Butchy Pantsdown, Thomas Jacobs, Delta Bravo. Find them online. We'll definitely touch base again. And keep your eye on the mailbox, brother.
Thank you, sir. Be well, Kev.
Catch you later.